Hi, Gary here. I had a client recently suggest a blog post subject for us, and it's about them. They recently had a financial strategy that we did to an issue they were dealing with, and they gave us permission to do this. So what's this about? This is about their mortgage on their home and how to use that creatively to solve a problem. Now, what's their problem? Well, they're going to be 69 and they have 1 year to go before they have to mandatorily take money from their IRA at 70 and a half. Now, all along during retirement, they've been using their non-qualified funds. What's that? Well, that's personal accounts and joint accounts and revocable trust accounts, stuff that's not taxable. And they've been drawing it out, paying low taxes all the way. Very nice, okay? But now they're looking at this last year before they have to mandatorily take money, they got to draw $50,000 out of the IRA. Well, why is that bad? Well, that money is in the 30% bracket between the federal and the state. So that's $15,000 of taxes. They would like to not have to do that if possible. So they asked me, well, what can we do to avoid that, to not have to pay that? I said, well, you're sitting in it right now in your home. You know, that you can do something about if that's something that fits with you. A lot of people don't want to touch their homes in retirement, want to totally paid off. Understand that. So this may not be for you. In their case, they said, well, talk to me about that. I said, well, you can refinance your current home, and by the way, it's 0.5% lower right now. They refinanced or financed it 5 years earlier, and we can draw out the $50,000. It's not taxable, and use that to live during that age 69 before you get there. And I said, well, that's pretty cool. We're going to save $15,000. And I said, now, your mortgage is going to go up a little, and they looked at how much that was per month, and it was acceptable. And they're still going to pay their mortgage off in 10 years, which was their plan to begin with. So this is pretty cool. Two things happened out of this. Number one, they're saving $15,000 right now in taxes. Number two, they're reducing their interest rate on their mortgage. Now, there's a caveat here, because you might have guessed, well, it's an extra 50. Well, you would have pulled it from the IRA. Will that 50 still be at least 50 down the line? In other words, can you make enough money to beat the interest rate on the mortgage, right? Got to have that much money, or else you're going to end up negative on the deal. Net, it's 2.5% after taxes that they're basically paying to borrow that money. So can they make more than 2.5 on that 50 they would have withdrawn out? Well, we would say generally 6% over a 10-year period. Normal markets, even lower markets a little bit, that should be acceptable. But even if it goes all the way down to 5, 4, or 3, it's still better than the 2.5%. So this is not a high-risk strategy. It is something that's solving a current issue right now. Now, for all of you out there, realize there's lots of different things you can do with assets that you have, using different kinds of loan arrangements to achieve real-world issues, and much more so than even in this situation. So if you ever have something you're trying to noodle through, give us a call, check it out, or if you want to come in for a second opinion, love to do that for you. Now, by the way, we have our author a book in 90 days coming up on June 30th here in our offices. If you want to sign up, go to the website, coylefinancial.com. Love to have you. We'll enjoy your company. So until next time, enjoy.